Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hafiza binti Shahrudin. Today I want to talk something important in every organization, which is influenced by clique on employees. Clique play a major role in shaping employees' behavior, motivation, and productivity in workplace. Because people naturally respond to the attitude, action, and culture that created by people around them. Each must have reason why people respond to the other behaviors. For example, emotional support, stress reduction, team collaboration, workplace culture, and norms. So, imagine going to work every day but surrounded by colleagues who always motivates you, or maybe the opposite, who constantly brings you down. In every workplace, employees spend more time with their colleague compared to their family at home. So as a worker, we must understand how colleagues influence each other and help us to build a positive working environment. So today I will share how colleague influence in two main ways, which is through emotional support and work motivation. So now that we understand how important colleague in our daily life, so let's explore to the first type of influence, which is emotional support. Okay, firstly is emotional support. Emotional support is referring to the care, empathy, and understanding people that facing stress, challenge, or difficult emotion. It helps individuals feel valued or comfort. The emotional support has positive and negative impact to the employee. We can see that the positive colleague will provide encouragement and reduce stress. For example, we can have friendly conversation with each other. It may help to improve employees' mental well-being. Besides, negative colleagues may cause tension and anxiety because they may have gossip or conflict at workplace that can create an uncomfortable environment. When people talk behind each other back or argue frequently, it might create mistrust, discomfort, and stress. Employee may feel unsafe, distracted, or unhappy, which is reduce motivation and productivity. So now that you know how colleagues affect emotion, let's look at how they influence the motivation. Motivation is the internal desire that pushes a person to act, to achieve their goal, and to perform their task. It is what makes someone want to work, improve, or complete something. Work motivation also may give good and bad motivation to the employees. As you can see, supportive colleague may increase the job satisfaction. Supportive colleague may contribute to the employee desire to tend perform better when they feel appreciated. Therefore, a competitive colleague can either motivate and discourage performance, such as healthy competition, encourage improvement that motivate when colleagues compete in supportive and fair way. For example, a colleague perform well when others feel motivated. However, the excessive competition may lead to burnout. When colleagues push themselves too hard just to outperform others, the pressure becomes overwhelming. Employees may work long hours, skip break, and constantly worry about their outperform. Okay, after seeing how colleague influence on our emotion and motivation, it's clear that the people we work play a bigger role than we might realize. With that in mind, let's finish all the thought. Influence colleague on employee also may affect the engagement. You may see the graph highlighted in this slide. The key factors have the strongest impact on how engaged employees feel at work. Each factor is shown with a percentage that indicating how important it is in driving engagement. So number one is recognition with 72%. This is the highest influence. Employee feels motivated and connected to their work when their efforts are acknowledged and appreciated. So number two is clear communication strategy with 70%. When communication in the organization is clear and transparent, Employees understand what is expected of them, which is increased trust and involvement. Number 3 is staff and corporate goals align with 69%. Employees are more engaged when their personal goals match to the company goals. This helps them to feel that their work has purpose and contribute to the bigger picture. Next is performance review aligned with corporate goals with 67%. The feedback and evaluation system that match company objectives may help employees to improve and stay focused on what truly matters. Lastly is pay linked to corporate goals with 54%. Compensation that reflect company target still influence engagement, but less strongly compared to recognition and communication. So, the graph shows that employee engagement is influenced more non-monetary factors such as recognition, communication, and shared goals rather than salary alone. Creating a supportive, aligned, and communicative workplace has stronger impact on keeping employees motivated, committed, and also productive. So when we look at this graph, it's become clear that employee engagement isn't driven by just one element. It is the result of meaningful recognition, clearly communication, and strong alignment between individual and organization goal. These factors show us that people stay engaged not only because what they receive, but because of how they feel and connected within the workplace. Okay, next is conclusion. Colleagues strongly influence employee emotion, motivation, and teamwork. Supportive co-workers create a positive environment that boosts confidence, productivity, and cooperation. However, conflict and negativity can reduce motivation and harm teamwork overall performance. To build a positive and supportive work environment, organizations should encourage to open communication, to promote teamwork over unhealthy competition, and set the clear expectation against the gossip. Leader must model a respectful behavior and address conflict early to prevent the tensions. Recognizing teamwork, providing emotional support, and creating opportunities for collaboration to help employees feel valued and connected, to reduce negativity and strengthening workplace relationship. Colleagues impact employees not only emotional but also professional. Supportive co-workers provide encouragement and reduce stress, which boosts confidence and job satisfaction. At the same time, their positive behavior and achievement can motivate others to improve their performance, to meet goals, and stay focused at work. Working alongside respectful and cooperative colleagues also enhance teamwork, making collaboration smoother and increasing overall productivity. In conclusion, remember that people around you at work don't just shape your career. They also influence your mindset, motivations, and overall happiness. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive colleagues that may foster your growth, encourage collaboration, and create a happy workplace where you can thrive both professionally and personally. Thank you.